This is Kelso Sturgeon. Thank you very much for joining me for another day at my College of Advanced Football Handicapping. Let's jump right into a couple of things that you need to know. First of all, unfortunately I opened the NFL preseason with losing a bet on the Miami Dolphins in the Hall of Fame game, but I'm coming right back Thursday night with great confidence that I'll get the job done. I've always been very successful during the preseason, and this will be just the same. Once again, next preseason play on Thursday night. Baseball is absolutely red hot. Excuse me. My 100-unit plays, 27-3 with the last 30, 8-2 with the last 10. My Chairman's Club, 9-1 with its last 50-unit plays. Baseball is a major profit center, and the good news is, when you sign up for any of my football services, you receive absolutely free the rest of the Major League Baseball season, right through the World Series, and the entire NFL preseason, absolutely free, including my 50-unit NFL preseason game of the year. Sign up for any of these football services or a baseball service on this website or toll free at 1-800-755-2255. Once again, all major credit cards are accepted. You know, I just have a strange feeling in looking at the Super Bowl this season that we might have some strangers there. That doesn't mean that I necessarily disagree with the figures that have the New England Patriots, the 3-1 favorite to win the Super Bowl, followed by the Denver Broncos at 5-1. But I wouldn't be surprised to see a stranger. There's been a lot of changes made on these NFL teams. I think it's important during the preseason to pay attention to these games, especially when we get to the third preseason game. You're going to see the starting lineups of every single team, and I have a strange suspicion that you're going to see some dramatic differences, some for the better, some for the worse with these teams. That's kind of interesting. You know, in the futures department, you can bet on how many games you think that your team will win during the regular season. Right now, we have the Denver Broncos, the New England Patriots, and the San Francisco 49ers down for 11.5 wins. If you're a futures player on this, you can go under 11.5 or you can go over 11.5. The worst team on the board, according to what is a projected win number, is Arizona, which is projected to win 5.5 games. You know, who knows? That might be a little low as far as I'm concerned. Now, there's a lot going on in the BCS right now, and nothing trumps what's happening at Texas A&M with Heisman Trophy winner and sophomore quarterback Johnny Manziel. You know, this kid has been in trouble ever since he won the Heisman, showing up at all kinds of strange places and doing bizarre things. And now the NCAA is investigating him for signing or for taking $10,000, supposedly, now this is alleged, for autographing a lot of shirts and helmets and someone for an autograph broker. If that proves to be true, he is gone for the season, I can promise you that. You get a situation that is so serious that in the town where money talks, the Texas A&M Aggies are off the board in every proposition and in every advanced line. For instance, in that showdown game a little later in the season with Alabama at Texas A&M, a giant revenge game, Alabama was a 6.5-point favorite. That game is now off the board. You can't bet it right now. But let's get down to the nitty-gritty on the BCS teams and how I rank them. I haven't put up my power ratings yet, nor have I really announced an official top 10, but I'm going to give you the top 4 teams right now, and I think you're going to be a little bit surprised. I have Georgia ranked number 1, Alabama number 2, Louisville number 3, and the Oregon Ducks number 4. Now, in betting futures, Alabama is a 5-2 favorite to win it all. Georgia is there at 12-1. Now, I just feel this way. One of those two teams is going to play for the national championship, and that is half the battle. I suggest that you take a wager at 5-2 on the Alabama Crimson Tide and a wager at 12-1 on the Georgia Bulldogs. I think they have an equal chance to win the SEC, get to the BCS championship game, and This is your chance to dance, make 2 bets, and almost guaranteed to win. That concludes today's report. I'll be back here on Wednesday with another session and give you some updates on and some projections on the Thursday night NFL games. Once again, all of my selections available on the site and toll free at 1-800-755-2255. All major credit cards accepted.